Action. Lens clean.
Action.
That sounded like it hurt.
It kind of did. So one thing that we have been getting asked a lot of recently is, what does your rig look like on the inside? And what are the features on the outside?
Right, so people are essentially wanting a tour of our RV who, friends and family who couldn't see it when we actually got it because we left town.
Or people at different campgrounds and stuff, they always want to come inside and check it out. So we thought that we would just put together a video.
An RV tour video. So welcome to our RV tour video.
Yes, and this is an RV tour of our 2018 Grand Design Momentum 397 TH.
Oh, that's an RV.
Probably should maybe tell you a little bit about the background of why we chose this one.
Oh yeah.
We spent a year researching. We switched types of rigs. Then once we narrowed down the type of rig, we went through all kinds of different brands. We toured hundreds of RVs.
Literally hundreds. We were fortunate that we lived in an area that we were close enough to Lazy Days in general, RV, and even Camping World, that we could go tour RVs whenever we got the urge, which was a lot. Holy crap, did you see that over there? It went.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was something.
We're near a base.
Yeah. That could have, God, that was scary.
Once we decided we wanted to go with Grand Design, Lazy Days had a whole ton of them to tour all the different floor plans.
We actually special ordered this rig for the simple fact that we couldn't find one that had everything that we wanted. One other important thing, because Grand Design had several models that we really liked, and we kept going back and forth on which was the best for us.
Yeah.
And I think that the thing that you figured out that really pushed us to this model, he did, he's smart. He had a whole spreadsheet going, it's unbelievable.
I have crazy spreadsheets.
Is the fact that when we put the slides in, we can still get around.
Accessibility with the slides in, because if you're traveling and you stop at a rest area, do you want to be able to use your own bathroom?
Yes.
Do you want to be able to make a sandwich?
Yes.
Do you want to be able to take a nap?
Yes.
Maybe. So here we are, RV tour addendum? Extension?
Well, we needed to wait until we were at a rest stop to show you this part. Come on in. But as you can see, we can get to the refrigerator. I usually have lunch ready to go sitting right here, which I already did that today.
Slide in.
We can get sodas, water, whatever we may need, we can get. And we can also very easily get into the restroom to be able to use our own toilet instead of having to go inside and deal with all that. So, and if we really wanted to stop and take a nap, we can do that as well.
When you get ready to make your decision, tour one with all the slides in.
Absolutely.
Ask the dealer to, hey, let's put all the slides in. I want to see what it looks like.
Yes. So let's get started.
So yeah.
Well, I guess welcome to our home.
Welcome to our RV tour. So come on, let's take a look.
This way.
Business in the back, party in the front. It's the exact opposite of a mullet.
1976 called. It wants its hairstyle back.
This particular rig has 2 full bathrooms in it. So that means it's got 2 separate black tanks.
Ooh, toilets. Good.
That part's good. Dumping 2 toilets, black tanks. Just, I could do without it. I do use this to get on the roof as part of my departure checklist to check the roof out for any problems. We have 2 gas tanks. But this is a 30-gallon tank for the generator and a 30-gallon tank for toys. So we can use this to fill up the motorcycle if we want. And it's got a nice little pump and all that good stuff here. This is this we've got our rear black tank because we have 2 full bathrooms and of course 2 toilets. This one handles the rear, and the one up I'm going to show you up front handles the front.
Don't worry, I'll get another hose.
This is just a dump for our fresh water if we wanted to dump any of our fresh water out. So this is what is typically called a wet bay. The nice thing about this is it has the Nautilus system. So all you got to do is follow one of these patterns here for whatever it is you want to do for your configuring your items here. Input for our fresh water, which will also fill our freshwater tank, and input for our auxiliary tank. We do have a 100-gallon freshwater tank and a 54-gallon auxiliary tank, so we can have up to 154 gallons of fresh water. As far as our gray and black tanks, we've got 4 of them. We've got 2 black, 2 gray, each 52 gallons. So that equates to 104 gallons of gray water, 104 gallons of black water. We also have full filtration system for the whole coach. This is the smaller side of our storage area, our basement. And this is the Lippert auto level system, which is really, really awesome. We've got 6 jacks, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, and 2 in the back. But the nice thing about this is, once you get off the hitch, you hit auto level and let it do its magic. We've got 2 30-pound propane tanks. Coming around to the front here, and forgive the dirtiness here. EVOUT 5500 or 5.5 kilowatt generator, gas generator that's filled by the tank. It doesn't come standard, but you can get it as an option. I put this battery box together. I've got 4 6-volt Trojan T105s, and those are charged by this inverter. Again, this is a custom install that I did. Separate video coming on that also. But this allows us to run all of our AC appliances off of the batteries.
Oh, watch your head.
We do have a built-in connection that comes standard for if we want to just do a mobile, external, portable solar panel, we can put that in here. So it's a nice, large basement. So you can see here, lots of room for storage. We've got plenty of extra room. We also do have central vac. This is the central vacuum. One thing I didn't talk about on the wet bay side was it does have a hose connection. You use your water source to spray things down. There's also a hose connection on this side.
Hey! You got me. You got me. I didn't have an accident. Just for the future video that we're gonna do, he did that.
We have 4 total awnings on this guy. We've got an outdoor entertainment system. These speakers are connected to the Rockford Fosgate system, which we'll show you inside. We did the dual pane window upgrade on all of our windows. We haven't had any bit of problem with condensation. It's supposed to help with noise. It's supposed to help with the thermal insulation. This is the rear entrance for the garage/office, which holds Lucille.
Bam.
And back here is the ramp/patio. This makes for our nice back deck when we want to be able to sit outside, but not on the dirt like, camping or something.
Like real camping or something.
Why don't you give us a tour of the inside?
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
So this does not come standard with.
It doesn't come standard with us.
This doesn't come standard with the rigs. This comes from this little animal right here. Come on in. You obviously walk right into the main living space, but what I think that we should do is start
in the bedroom.
In the bedroom, and we'll start from there. Call this the hallway. Now this is where the magic happens, and by magic I mean sleep, because I love to sleep. It's really great for us to still have a king-size bed, because that's what we're used to. Storage, like that's kind of standard, and all of our big heavy winter coats and stuff are under here. One wonderful thing about this rig is,
it comes with washer and dryer prep. That is one project that I did not do myself. I had the dealership do that.
So one thing about fifth wheels that I found that I liked a lot is how large the closets are. Compared to your closet at home, it's not big at all, but compared to other RVs, it's quite large. So, and it comes with one of my hairs hanging from the light.
The whole rig comes with
Yeah, it really does. It's got a good amount of space for hanging clothes. Yeah, that's Chad's, and the rest is mine. behind here, you gotta swim, you gotta dig. But there are 4 shelves.
It really uses the entire nose of this rig.
Yeah. Full disclosure, the house usually looks a lot more lived in than it does right now. I didn't organize or straighten up the cabinets, as you can see. And we have, of course, the TV. Gotta have that.
Gotta have the TV.
And the dresser drawers are, you know, they're kind of small, but it is what it is.
A separate AC. We've got 3 AC units in this rig. One in the bedroom, one in the middle, and one in the garage. There's us when we got married.
Oh. Okay, so now moving into the master bathroom. This is a really good sized bathroom for an RV, especially since we have a second one in the back. We've got a really large shower. We have a lot of good storage space in here. I mean, it's a mess, but it holds all my lotions and potions and such. And then good cabinet space under here for all my other trinkets and beautification
Doodads and whatnot.
doodads and whatnots. And then another one. And then this thing is pretty deep as well. And this is more of like a big medicine cabinet and storage.
And there's the toilet.
There's the toilet. All right, moving on to the main living area. So we have a table. It actually came with 4 chairs, but 2 of them are in storage because it was just a little too cramped. Speaking of storage, we got these little leather ottoman storage cubes at Big Lots. Good deal. Oh, and then under the chair, we have storage as well. We went with the theater seating, and this is Daisy's black silk pillowcase / little doggy bed. These chairs are awesome. They're very comfy, and they have some options. So you can even put the heat on. See, you can massage. So you can kick back, relax, watch a movie on this large screen TV here. The fireplace, which I love now. Chad refaced it with this beautiful tile. So now it looks beautiful. It's actually a functioning heater, so it's not just for decorative purposes. You know, I think that Grand Design just made a really good use of space, adding these little benches here for extra seating. So something else that I love about this rig is this central vac feature, because, you know, I never really thought about it until we started living this way, but you gotta sweep the floors all the time. They're always dirty. I mean, we live at campsites, so it's great.
Dirt.
Yes. So if you just want to, you know, do a quick sweep, you just kick it open. Right here
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
is the vacuum hose attachment, and the hose is long enough for me to be able to vacuum from, what do you say, nose to tail of this coach. And it goes right into the compartment that we showed you that is in the basement. A lot of fifth wheels now have the islands, and I love that. I need all the counter space I can get. It's still not a lot, and it's still a challenge to cook in here, but I feel very lucky that I have the space and the amenities in here that I do. I also like the dirty dish cover.
Bam.
So you can hide any kind of dirty dishes that you want, and you put the cover on, and look, your house looks clean. Over here, we have a very large pantry. This is very key. It's very messy too, because I didn't think about it. Very deep shelving. And then we have another big storage compartment. You know, that's the toilet paper and the...
Toilet paper depository.
Look, check that out. I really haven't missed any space as far as storage for the kitchen. This is for all the little, you know, gadgets and stuff that you need. And then the baking pans and baking sheets and stuff like that fit in there. And then what I love as well about this kitchen is that I have an oven. I think that's so awesome. We use it a lot, as you can see, because it's messy in there. A lot of frozen pizzas go in this thing. We got a lot more storage on this side of the island. We move on to the refrigerator. Not residential style, but I don't care.
I actually I prefer the...
Yeah, because it runs off of electric and propane.
Yep.
So we keep it going when we're traveling. And it holds quite a bit of stuff. And it holds beer and my box of wine. The liquor cabinet, glass cabinet, and then this you'll go over in a moment.
Right? Can I do it right now?
Okay, let's do it.
The things that were in here already were this, which is the Jensen Stereo that goes with the Rockford Fosgate system. We've got 3 separate zones that we can pump music to over Bluetooth. The other thing that came stock with the unit was the Lci One Control Panel. This gets mixed.
Yeah.
It gets mixed reviews. It's nice having everything in one spot, but it's a little bit cumbersome to engage it, have it kind of boot up and get to your screen just to turn off a light. It's nice because you've got everything all in one little panel here, but it also sucks because you've got everything in one little panel here. It's nice, for instance, to be able to go into lighting and turn everything on at once with all on, dim all on. You know, there's lots of neat controls here. We do have accent lighting above.
Up above.
I can turn it up, I can change the color. Awning control, monitor panel so we can see all of our tank statuses. The water heater has gas or electric. Other things that I've put in here, we've got our Progressive Industries hardwired 50 amp EMS, so I can see the status of our electricity, and this also protects us from a plethora of different electrical problems. We've got our inverter control panel that we'll use when we're boondocking to power our AC systems off of battery. And we've got the LPG or L whatever it is tank system here. So I can just push these and instantly see how we're doing on propane. And we got our subwoofer control, that's stock. That's, you know, we keep it down here.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of technical prowess here, but this is nice because this comes out and then can be rotated. So we can put it like this, and then it's at a nice angle for watching TV or a movie from our theater seats. Everywhere we have a TV, for the most part, we have an Apple TV, which we use to stream. We've got our weather radio for weather emergencies. Up here, we've got what we call the attic. It's actually a bunk. We put curtains in front of it, and it's just more storage of lighter items. In both bathrooms and the kitchen, we have these really cool fans that you push one button and it opens the vent and turns the fan on.
So come this way, walk this way into the garage / office / guest suite. When we travel, all this the carpet gets rolled up and everything gets strapped down, and Lucille comes in. When we are parked and stationary, Chad sets this all up so that we have extra living space back here, which is really nice to have. And he's got a whole office back here.
Boom, boom, bam.
Such a joke. And here is something really cool. Toilet number 2! No
Yes.
pun intended. It's a full bath. I mean, it's tiny, but there is a shower here. You know, we don't use this shower very often.
It's nice to have when gray tank 1 is filling up and we need a shower.
Yeah, a quick Navy shower.
Yeah. It does have another little medicine cabinet,
It does.
sink, toilet, shower.
So the cool thing about this whole space is that if we have guests, we really can make it into a guest suite, because of course we have the bathroom, but up here, as Chad's going to show you, is a queen size bed and a couple of benches.
And the TV.
Oh, and the TV.
As well as 3 ACs, we have a heat pump in the center. We've got the furnace, of course, which heats the whole rig, fireplace for heat. So we've got a couple sources for AC, got a couple several sources for heat. We want to stay comfortable because we're not campers.
Right.
So we've got controls here for some of the awnings, the side awning, the back awning, how we get the bed down.
Bed up, bed down.
Yeah. So this is called a Happy Jack system. Why, I don't know. But these two operate independently. This was the only motorized section, and that one up there just travels up and down with it. So let me first get it set up in like friends over for cards mode.
Okay.
So once these are down, obviously this is bench mode. I'm not sure what we're doing.
Well, I don't know. We're just hanging out on the benches.
Put these up To get this down,
That is a bed.
either you hire your 8-foot friend Shack to come over and hold it and lift it down for you, or you've got to put this back up. This room has many configurations, none of which are that easy to get to from another configuration. Where the heck did that come from?
What is it?
Caterpillar?
Really?
Yeah, must have been on one of our legs.
Is it dead?
No, it's crawling around. I'll take it outside. No free ride, buddy.
No free rides.
You're out of here.
You gotta go back outside.
All you do to get the bed down is you have this up, pull 4 pins, and then lower it down, and the bed stops about this high, and we've got a ladder to get in and out of it.
Yeah. So.
We do have the bed made up and it's ready for our next
Yes.
visitor.
Who wants to come stay with us?
So back here, we have I think it's called the 3-season garage doors, because they convert from plastic to no plastic and screen. It's
plastic.
It's plastic, but it works. It's functional.
Yeah.
I mean, these do slide open.
And this is where the happy hours happen.
Yes, this is happy hour central back here.
Yes.
Out of the way completely so we can get Lucille in and out. Railing folds up very easily. So this opens up. These rails fold up, and we usually just kind of fold them out of the way when we're sitting out here, just so we can have it open.
Yeah. So that takes us to the end of the tour.
It's over.
It's all over.